Welcome to Mathematics for Upper Grades. In today's class, we're going to look at fractions. Before we start, let's solve homework from previous lesson. Okay, in today's class, we are looking at fractions. We saw earlier on how to add fractions, how to multiply fractions, how to subtract fractions, how to simplify fractions, and we've also looked at order of operation, which is BODMAS. So if we have a question involving more than one operation, we know which operation to solve first. Yes, we know that if the operation involves more than one operation, say division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, and even brackets, if we have brackets, we tackle what's in the brackets first before we solve other operations in that order of priority. We are going to look at how to find fraction of a quantity. So if we have a quantity, how to find a portion of it. If we are given a fraction, say this portion of it is 1 over 3, how to find this portion of this whole quantity. Let's say this whole quantity is 500. How to find this fraction of this whole quantity. The quantity can be money, it can be time, it can be number of students, it can be anything. Finding fraction of a quantity, it can be any quantity. Okay, so for instance, let's try and find the quantity or the fraction of some quantities. If you are given a quantity and you are asked to find the fraction of that quantity, you multiply that fraction by the quantity. So for instance, in this situation, we are multiplying 1 over 3 by 500, and simplifying this will give us the fraction of this whole quantity we are seeing here. Okay, let's try some examples. We are finding the fraction of we are finding the fraction 1 over 3. We are finding the fraction 1 over we are finding the fraction 1 over 3 of 30 Ghana cedis. 30 Ghana cedis. Yes, so 1 over 3 of 30 Ghana cedis, we multiply the fraction 1 over 3 by 30 Ghana cedis. Yes. So we can cancel this 3. This 3 goes into itself 1. It goes into the 30 10 times. And so 1 over 3 of 30 Ghana cedis is Ghana cedis 10. What this means is, if we are dividing 30 Ghana cedis into 3 equal parts, this whole thing is 30 Ghana cedis. If we are dividing this whole 30 Ghana cedis into 3 equal parts, each part will be 10 cedis, or we are dividing it among 3 people. Each person gets 10 Ghana cedis. So 1/3 of this 30 Ghana cedis is what we are looking at here. So that is how we find fraction of a quantity. Okay, let's try more complex examples. Okay, the question reads, in a school, 7 over 10 of the pupils like mathematics. Half of those people who like mathematics are girls. If there are 210 pupils all together in the school, how many girls like mathematics. And so we write down the information we have from the question. So students who like mathematics, the fraction is given as 7/10. So 7/10, 7/10 like mathematics. Maths. And out of this 7/10, half of this 7/10, half of this number are girls. So 1/2 of 1/2 of those who like math are girls. Okay, so to know those who like maths before we can get those who are girls, we are given that we are told from the question that 240 people are in the school. So to get a number of students who like maths, we find that fraction of so we are finding 7/10 of those who like maths out of the number of students in the school. So we do 7/10 of 240 pupils. Okay, so we can cancel 10 with 240. That gives us 24. So we multiply 24 by 7. 8 remainder 2. 7 to 14 plus 2, 16, 168. So 7 multiplied by 24 gives us 168 pupils. So 168 pupils like math. Out of this, we are seeing half are girls. So we find half of this number and we get a number of girls that like mathematics. Okay, so we find half of 168. We find half of 168, or we can do 168 over 2. So 2 cancels itself 1. 2 cancels 168. Let's do the long division. 168 and then 2. 2 goes into 16. 8. 2 multiplied by 8, 16. 2 goes into 8, 4. 2 multiplied by 4, 8. And so 168 divided by 2 gives us 84. And so 84 out of the pupils who like mathematics are girls. So 84 girls like math. Very good. Okay, let's try these 3 examples. First example, we are finding 1/5 of we are finding 1/5 of 500 Ghana cedis. Okay, we know that if we are finding a fraction of a quantity, we multiply the fraction by that quantity. So we do 1 over 5 multiplied by 500. 5 goes into itself 1, it goes into 500, 100, and so 1 over 5 of 500 is 100 Ghana cedis. Okay, let's try another example. We are finding 1 over 8 of 4 1 over 8 of 400 centimeters cube. 1 over 8 of 400 centimeters cube. We are doing 1 over 8 of 400 centimeters cube. So 1 over 8 multiplied by 400. 2 cancels 8, 4. 2 cancels 400, 200. 2 cancels 4, 2. 2 cancels 200, 100. 2 cancels itself 1. 2 cancels 100, 50. So 1 over 8 of 400 centimeters cube is 50 centimeters cube. Okay, so we have learned today that to find fraction of a quantity, we multiply the fraction by that quantity to get that fraction of the quantity. Yes. Okay, so take these as exercise and then we'll solve them in our next lesson. Okay, so we end our lesson here, and our next lesson we are going to look at how to express one quantity as a fraction of another quantity. So if we have quantity A, how to express that quantity A as a fraction of another quantity B. So enjoy the rest of your day and make sure you solve the exercises in this lesson. That will help you in your next lesson. Thank you for watching.